Welcome back to the channel, guys. The purpose of this video is to demonstrate to the environmental science teachers how to navigate their way to the mark schemes, and also to um, show them how to calculate the grades on these mark schemes. Alright, so first, once you open your laptop, you go to the internet icon, open it. Right, then you go to the CXC website, which is here, cxc.org.ors, and you enter. Right, so from there you go here, open this up. Good. Then you scroll down until you reach here. Then you're going to, from here, you look for environmental science. Here it is, so you will click on it. Alright. From here, you go on to SBA forms. Then you look and you'll choose from the unit from which you want. So here we have the unit 1, and down here we have unit 2. Now I'm just going to show you the module assessment assignments cover sheet. So you open that, and there you will see the mark scheme for assessment for module 1. So you'll see unit 1 here. Now, so for the labs, for the site visits, you'll see here, so you should have at least 4 site visits here, and of course for the labs you should have the 4 best labs as well. Now for each site visit, let's start with the site visits. You would fill out here. Right, so if you're going to actually fill the information in, this is where you come and fill it in. Alright, so I'm going to take you through the step after filling it in, what you do. Alright, so I'm going to explain all of this mark scheme here for you. So of course here you put in your code. Alright, I'm just making up some numbers here. Alright, I'm not sure. So you put in your center code. Just put in some number, the school name of the school. Alright, the year of the exam here, of course, that would be 2024. And of course, if it's a one student name, you'd put it in here. Alright, and of course, the student registration number. Alright, so you go ahead and you will fill in the mark schemes here. So of course, we just put in some numbers. So if you notice, the numbers are automatically calculated here. Alright, so you'd go in and fill out everything. Keep in tune, I'm going to show you how you work out the weighted mark, etc. Oh, it's raining. We're having a little rain, but hopefully you are hearing me clearly. Alright, so total mark there now is 34. So this is the site visit score. The total is 34. However, the CXC wants you to break this down so out of 10. So of course you're going to divide the 34 by 4 because we have 4 side visits. So let's go ahead and do that. So 34 divided by 4. Use your calculator to do that. That's 8.5. So of course you put 8.5. When you click on it, you notice it's showing you 8. So that's how CXA program the system to calculate. So we just have to work with that. So after you finish there, of course, you would go over the labs and you will do the same thing. Fill in the information for the lab. Of course, you have a planning and designing. So when you're marking the labs, you should have a planning and designing aspect, of course, and then you have the actual lab. The planning and design format, there's a planning and designing format separate from the actual lab format. I could show you that, but any questions you have otherwise, you can leave it under the comment or contact me and I'll send you some information or even make more videos. So let's just fill in the 4 labs. Say you understand all of that and you put in your grades. Now, if you, for example, say this mark is 5 and you put 6. Say you do 6. It will show you that okay, you gone over the 5. So you just click OK and put in back the correct grade. Alright, so now that you have put in all your grades here, what happened? The total is calculated to be 73. However, for the labs, it should be marked out of 40. So you're going to scale this 73 down to 40. So you're going to divide by 2. So it is 73 divided by 2. That's 36.5. So you plug that in here, 36.5. After you click off it, it's calculated to be 36. Alright, so that's how CXC program it to do. Now your final report, you would have to calculate that before you come here. So say you get 39 out of 40. So the final report is marked out of 40. But suppose you get, say, alright, say you got 30 out of the 40, the students got that. Then, of course, you now would calculate these 3 to give you the overall. So you add up this. Now the overall is marked out of 90. Right? So you're going to add up all of those and put the overall right here. So let's add those up. So it's 8 plus plus 36 plus 30, and that would be 74 here. So you would punch in 74, and of course you may not be able to put on your signature right here, but you can put on the date. Say we're in May. Today is May 1st, 2024. Alright, I'm going to show you you put on your signature. Alright, so what happened, what you do after you finish here, the next step to get this printed, you would go to print, and of course you will see print come up here again. You would print, and then it will tell you to give it a file name. You just type in a name, for example, and saving it somewhere. I'm going to save it into documents. I'm going to put it into a folder. So I'm going to save it into a folder. Alright, so I'll go. That is complete. I'll go to the folder. Go to the folder. This is where it is. So I turn it around and minimize. So now when it's printed, you can't change any of what you print. So all these grids cannot be changed. It's printed, so you can't. No one can go in and change here. But for example, now you want to put in your signature and so forth. You can go here, go there, and you put your signature. These can change, but the other grids that you print on, they cannot change. Alright. If you need more information from there, then fine. Go ahead and ask. You can message me on the YouTube channel, comment, or reach out to me directly. I'll try to assist you. But let's go back to the website here. Alright guys, so now that we are back at the port here, the farms, right? Now if you want to do the final report, you just open it. Here you go. You will fill in your information similar to what you did a while ago. And of course, this mark scheme is marked out of 40, so you go ahead and put in your grids. Just filling in some grids, guys. Of course, this is marked out of 40, so you would leave it as it is. Of course, you would put in the date. Of course, you also put in this information, and of course, you go back and you will print and save. Alright, I'm not going to go back through that one. Alright, but that's what you would do, similar to the save. Now, when you go to the unit 2, it's the same thing, guys. Only thing that is different, so if you go on the cover page, it's the same mark scheme, right? Alright, so it's the same format, it's the same breakdown, the same way you would print. The only difference is that with this sheet, it has a unit 2 here. With the other one, it would have unit 1. Alright, so I don't need to go back over this. It's the same procedure. Alright, there is something else I'm going to show you before I show you the lab schemes, the PD format and the actual lab format. I'm going to show you the module, the record of marks. Now it's the same thing for both of them, but the only thing is that one will have unit 2 and one will have unit 1. So you open up the record of mark sheet. Of course, you would fill this information in. Right here, you'll go in and put in the student's name and registration number. You give them an expected grade you expect them to have, and of course, you will fill in here. Now, this part here is the tricky part. However, here it tells you that when you're filling in the grades, you should read right here. It said to determine module scores, divide total score by 3. No fractional score are to be used. If there is a remainder of 1 mark allocated to module 3. If there is a remainder of 2 marks, allocate 1 mark to module 2 and 1 mark for module 3. Alright, so what I'm going to do here, guys, I'm going to show you how to fill it in by example. Say here the students got, the total is 90, right? So say for example the students got 80, right? You go ahead, use your calculator, divide 80 by 3. Alright, so 80 divided by 3, you get 26.666. Alright, so of course you'd put the 26 here. Now course you would have 1 to module 3, which is that make it 27. And of course because it's over 0.5 going up, of course go by 2, so you would add another 27 there, and that's how you'll get your 80. Alright guys, let me do another one. Let's do 81. Say you have 81, but you go ahead now, you're going to divide 81 by 3. We're going to get 27 flat, so you just put in 27 right across the board. 7. Now when you put them all in, you should get the final square here, so you can always recheck. Alright, so let's do 82. Alright, when you do 82, you're going to divide 82 by 3. Now you're going to get 27.33. Now that is only up by 1. It's less than 0.5, right? So it is 27 for the first column. You'll only put up 1 on the module 3 here, so that would be 28. But module 2 will remain at 27. So the first 2 here will be 27, but the extra one now will go to 20. Will go to module 3 to make it 28. And of course that's CC over here, it's 82. So you just do the rest of them like that. So let's do 83. So 83 divided by 3, that's 27.66. so you've gone up by 2, you're over 0.5, right? So you go 27, this would be 28 because you go up by 2, and this would be 28, so that's 83. All right, so those are most of the examples, guys. So that's how you would go ahead and fill out the record of marks. The same thing for module 1 and for unit 1 and unit 2. All right, so thanks for watching. I'm going to show you the mark scheme now that I've been talking about, so keep in tune, watch to the end. All right, this is the format. So you go put the title, you say the lab entry number, the date, problem statement, the hypothesis, the material, the method, the expected result. Alright, so that's the format, and the format for the actual lab would still be the lab entry number, the title, the date, the aid, material, method, your results, your discussion, and your conclusion. And of course this is the mark scheme for you'd have the plan and design out of 4. The rest of it now, the observation and record, manipulation and measurement, analysis and interpretation, reported and presentation, that would be the actual lab and the overall thing. Alright guys, so thanks for watching. If you have more information, you can always leave a comment in the comment section. Thank you.